Moms love to spend Mother's Day with their children, with their daughters, with their kids, or even by themselves, coming out and watching a baseball game. And that's what a lot of moms are doing today on this Mother's Day as the Mariners try and snap this losing streak and try and get the final game of this homestand against the Chicago White Sox. And again, we welcome you on a kind of a cloudy, cool day in the Northwest on this Mother's Day. A happy Mother's Day to you all. With Mike Blowers, I'm Dave Niehaus. I assume you called Mom today?
I did, on my way into the ballpark today. My mom's in Spanaway, and she's watching the game today, hoping for a Mariner win.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And the Mariners are showing some signs of coming out of their doldrums. Last night they started to hit the ball well.
Well, they did, and the last couple of games, actually, they've had some guys that are hitting the ball, hits up and down the lineup. Yesterday, they finally break through with 4 runs. Hopefully, that's a sign of good things to come.
Miguel Batista will try and snap this losing streak. Is all of a sudden reaching not epic proportions, but they certainly like to nip it in the bud. And he hopes that his feet are all right more than anything else.
Yeah, he has an arch issue, and that's what bothered him in his last outing. So hopefully he has that figured out, and he's able to come out and throw strikes. You see the 5 base on balls. He's going to have to clean that up today.
The Chicago White Sox are going to go with a guy that last Tuesday came oh so close to a no-hitter. Gavin Floyd took a no-hitter into the 9th inning. Joe Mauer hits a slicing fly ball away from the center fielder that goes to the wall, and that breaks up the no-hitter, and he's taken out of the ball game. Second time that this year he has taken a no-hitter at least into the 8th inning. So they got their hands full.
Well, you would think so, and you would see that almost 2 no-hitters already this year. You'd think he's an overpowering pitcher. He is not. He's got average stuff, a very good curve all the time, and great command of his fastball, and that's where he's getting people out.
Yuniesky Betancourt, as I recall, hit a grand slam home run off of him last year in Chicago. Well, maybe it'll happen again. Who knows? We'll be back. Have more right after this.
Hello.
Seattle Mariners baseball on FSN is brought to you by your Northwest Dodge dealers. Grab life. And by Rico Move your ideas forward with Rico dependability. On this Mother's Day, a very special day, also a very special color, and the story of the pink bats from Nicole Zalumas. Hi, Nicole.
Well, thank you, Dave. As you mentioned earlier, Louisville Slugger has turned its trademark bat pink for the day. Sunflower seeds, that's fun. They've turned their trademark bat pink, not just for Mother's Day, though, to raise money for breast cancer research. Over 350 Major League Baseball players will be using the pink bats in today's game. 9 of those players on the Mariners team, and guess what? They're tickled pink about it.
That's a great thing to show all those people that we support them, and that's a good way to show them. And you wear them the pink wristband and swinging the pink bat.
That's what most of these guys are swinging the bat for. Nobody really wants to change their bats, not just because they're pink, but nobody really wants to change their bats, but it's more for the awareness of the cause.
Moms are why we're here, so show support with them and swing the pink bats and hopefully catch some fire with the pink bats too.
Game 3 of the series just moments away. Dave and Mike will be right back with lineups.
Better ideas, better banking. By Aflac. Ask about it at work. And by Lithia Assured Cars and Trucks. Simple, easy. Count on it. Mariners trying to snap out of a 5-game losing streak. Let's look at the lineups for the Chicago White Sox.
Thank you, Dave. Today's starting lineups are brought to you by Comcast. For the Chicago White Sox, you have Cabrera, Quinton, Tomey, Konerko, Pierzynski, Creedy, Swisher, Anderson, and Uribe hitting 9th. Rico scouting report on Miguel Batista. You can see how important it is for him to get ahead of hitters with 2 strikes. You see the hitting .079 against him. And the defense behind him today. You have Ibanez, Ichiro, and Ballantine in the outfield. Beltre, Betancourt back at shortstop. Lopez, Cairo over at first. Kenji's behind the plate. And Miguel Batista is on the mound. See the season numbers. 24 walks. That was an issue last time out when his foot was bothering him. Hopefully he's gotten that straightened out.
Well, what Mel Stottlemyre, the Mariner pitching coach, would like to see is Batista getting away from the 40-30 pitch inning. He had 44 pitches in his first inning in his last outing and struggled. And the first pitch fouled back by Cabrera as they come out firing. But that's an important foul ball because it means strike one, and you can be aggressive with strike one. Strike two on the outside corner. 48 degrees at game time with the wind out of the southeast. 10 degrees cooler than it was in last night's ball game. And it's just barely going to be over the screen as Jojima is going to run out of room. These bats are auctioned off after the game, and the monies go to help the Cancer Research Foundation. I think it's a Susan B. Komen Foundation. Into the hole and into right field. Cabrera just squirting it the other way. Pink, the order of the day with the wristbands, armbands, bats, although Quentin is not working with the pink bat. You can see the pink necklace.
I think Cabrera is the first player I've seen with pink shoelaces.
And a shot underneath the diving second baseman Lopez. So the White Sox are going to have runners at first and third, and they come out firing. Nobody out. Big Jim Thome will be the hitter.
Well, Quinn did a lot of damage yesterday, and he's right back at it again today with a solid single up the middle. So you go right under the diving glove of Jose Lopez.
Five for 9 in this series. Into the infield back, Big Jim Thome, the hitter. Change up in on his hands. Slider low and in, and the count of the ball and a strike. Nice pitch. Third base is Cabrera, and Quentin at first. Just high, barely high, 2-2. Mariners headed to Texas to take on the red hot Texas Rangers, who've won 5 in a row, and they're at it again today. They were leading Oakland 4-0, but Oakland's just rolled a 4 in the fourth. And they tied that ball game at 4-4.
See Miguel working on Tommy with a cutter. Tries to throw it in on his hands. He's tried it off the plate away a couple of different times.
White Sox threatening here in the first. The previous 2 games, and their pitchers have been able to retire them in order, at least in the first inning. Another changeup that time.
Well, we were wondering after Batista's last outing if he was going to be able to come out and throw strikes today. He's certainly doing that. 11 pitches he's thrown in this inning, 9 of them for strikes. Needs him to hit a ground ball at somebody. Mariners will give up the run to get the double play.
And a broken bat, base hit into left center field will pick up Cabrera. So it's 1-0, 3 consecutive hits. Quinton goes to second base. And here comes Konerko.
This hit the 3rd hit of the inning. Shatters Tomey's bat. Another pitch away, hits it right off the end of the bat. Shatters it, but he finds a hole over there on the left side of the infield.
So base hit to right, a base hit to center, and a base hit to left. Inside ball 1 ball and no strikes. The White Sox heading to Anaheim for a 4-game series after this game. One. The Angels coming into play today had lost 3 in a row, getting their first little bump in the road. Konerko chased his slider away. So at least in the early going, the problem has not been getting ahead of the hitters. It's been putting them away.
Everything off the White Sox bats right now are ground balls, but they're finding holes all over the place.
Strike 3 call.
Take a look at it. Another breaking ball, starts it at the right-handed hitter. Tries to catch the inside corner, which he does.
And catcher A.J. Pierzynski, the left-handed batting receiver. The hitter now. Good slider.
Chicago at one point had lost 6 in a row. Coming into today's game, first place in the Central.
and that ball's hit foul. Long way, but foul.
He's throwing a lot of cutters. You've seen his fastball, his regular fastball, topping out at 92 miles an hour. His cutters are right around 86 to 88.
Two and two. And he misses high and away with that, barely. Complained about his feet hurting after his last outing, and they put a wedge, I think, between his toes, did they not? In his shoes?
Yeah, and they gave him some arch support also, trying to help him out.
And the runner's going, and the pitch is sliced to left field and deep. Back on the ball. Ibanez to the warning track. Can't make the catch out there. So that's going to bring in Quinton. Down to third base goes Tomey, and coasting into second goes A.J. Pierzynski, and it's 2-0 Chicago.
It's another pitch that's away from Pierzynski. He hits it out to left field. Runners were on the move. Quinton actually had to stop right in front of third base because he thought maybe Raul was going to catch. As you can see, it's over his head.
So there's Quinton, and he's going to score. And the infield now will have to come up for Joe Creedy. Strike. 2 in. White Sox had a huge inning in the second yesterday, and the Mariners were unable to make up that deficit. They scored 6 runs in the second inning. And again, another start where he's throwing a lot of pitches early.
24 so far in the inning. 18 of them for strikes.
One and two. Outside at first, and Cairo's got it. So that's the second out, and Swisher will be the hitter. As it stands right now, with these 2 White Sox runs in the first, the Mariners have been outscored in this 3-game series by 20 runs, 34-14. Swisher's in the mood, isn't he?
Pink soul patch.
I thought he was going to. He doesn't have pink hair, though. I thought he was going to have his hair pink. On 2. Looks to me like a lot of these guys spent as much time in makeup today as they did in batting practice.
See the pink in his necklace, pink bat. I've already seen Cabrera with pink shoelaces.
Change outside. And again, another count where he's in the driver's seat.
You showed the graphic of him before the game started. Guys are hitting 0.79 when he has 2 strikes on him or an 0-2 count. Hasn't worked out quite that way today so far. This will be pitch number 30.
2-2. Like he's nibbling a little bit right now. Now Stottlemyre showing some concern. Me too.
Here's Anderson, the right-handed hitter. First base is open. I don't know if he'll give in to Swisher right here, the left-handed hitter. See, he's struggled with men in scoring position this year, just hitting 0.91.
Foul back into the stands. You got to catch it with the glove?
Yes, he did.
All
nice
right.
backhanded play.
This is going to be the payoff now, the 3-2 to Swisher. Got him on a breaking ball. Couple come in to score for the Chicago White Sox here in the first. A 34-pitch effort for him here in the first inning, and the White Sox lead it 2-0. Against a struggling Miguel Batista in the top half of the first inning. Here come the Mariners against Gavin Floyd.
John McLaren has changed the lineup again. Have Ichiro, Miguel, Kairos hitting second, Beltre, Ibanez, Lopez, Clement, Jojima, Ballantine, and Betancourt back in the lineup hitting ninth. Rico Scouting report he's done a nice job at the top of the order. You can see what they've hit, just 0.67. Good success in the day game. And the defense behind him. Quentin Anderson, Swisher in the outfield, Creedy, Cabrera, Uribe, Konerko, Krasinski back behind the plate tonight, Floyd on the mound.
25-year-old Gavin Floyd. Big kid, 6'5". And he sends in a strike. And another one. Right at the knees. 92 miles an hour. Ball in on him.
His curveball is his best pitch. He's not overpowering. You see his fastball, 92 miles an hour. Big league hitters can certainly handle that, but he has a really good curveball.
Just missed with that. A lot of rain in the east. Toronto and Cleveland rained out. The Yankees and the Tigers rained out in Detroit. Atlanta and Pittsburgh rained out in Pittsburgh. There's a drive into the corner for a base hit. And extra bases. Ichiro will make the turn at second base and head for third base as the right fielder bobbles the ball, and he'll go in with a double, and I'm assuming an error on Nick Swisher in right field.
I think you'd have to give him an error out there. Ichiro was stopping at second base, and because he dropped it is when he took third, so I would agree that's a double. E9, take a look at it. Hits it hard into the corner. And Swisher goes over and picks it up off the ground. He barehands it, picks it up with his bare hand, and then drops it.
Ichiro had stopped at second base. So that will be a double and an error. And Gil Cairo, the hitter now. Right off the get-go, the Mariners a chance to get one of them back. Richie Sexton serving his second day of his 5-day suspension. He's not even going to go with the ball club to Texas. He'll be ready when we return home next weekend against San Diego. High chopper to third. The only play to first base in time. Ichiro comes in to score. Cairo picks up his second RBI of the year. So it's 2-1, and Adrian Beltre, the hitter. Gavin Floyd's fastball too high, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. One. Great stop at shortstop, and Cabrera is thrown dug out at first base. Orlando Cabrera, outstanding play. The ball hit hard.
It was hit hard. See how quickly he gets up to get rid of it. A little slide and pops right up and makes a good accurate throw over to first.
And Ibanez will be the hitter now. Strike one. Hot club in the National League is the Florida Marlins. They won again today, knocking off Washington 5-4. They won 7 in a row.
Good young players on that club, including on their pitching staff.
And you'll see them here later in the year in interleague play.
Talking about the Angels losing 3 in a row. They've been shut out the last couple of days. They've scored 5 runs in the game today against Tampa Bay, but they're losing that ball game in the ninth 8-5.
And a ground ball at Konerko. Fields in a good play. As Gavin Floyd covers over at first base. The Mariners get one back on 1 hit, 1 error, and nobody left. And at the end of 1, 2-1. White Sox leading the Mariners. As the White Sox lead the Mariners after 1. A chance to look at our Banner Bank Building to the Future note. Ryan Fairbairn having a good year at Tacoma. A 3-1 record after 6 starts and an outstanding earned run average. Look at that ERA. 1.70. Only 7 strikeouts to 10 walks. A great ratio there. So the young man from Cleveland is having a fine year at AAA ball. Here's Brian Anderson, the center fielder. Ball 1 from Batista.
Seen Anderson make a number of good defensive plays. He robbed Richie Sexton of a home run in the series, made a couple of diving plays, just missed making another one yesterday. And of course he had a 3-run homer dead center field.
So down he goes. Third strikeout for Batista. And the second baseman, Uribe, will be the hitter. It's the final for Tampa Bay. The Angels are swept down there. 8-5. Lost 4 in a row. And the flight back to Southern California will take on these White Sox in a 4-game series beginning tomorrow night. Doing 2 pretty good straight change. Look out. So down he goes to first base. And Batista a little disgusted with himself.
He just squares Uribe up. Ball hits him square. You can see it land right there where he's standing. Right off his hand. Hit his shoulder and then his hand.
Strike one. Be interesting to see if there's any bad blood spillover down in Texas when we get there.
Yeah, it will be interesting. They play him a number more times even after that series. And Richie, of course, won't be there. I doubt it.
I hope not. 1-1.
At least until the first guy gets hit.
Eric Bedard tomorrow night will get the call against Vicente Padilla. And again, it seems like every time I look up there, the count's 1-2. So he's doing that job.
He's throwing strikes. 46 pitches, 30 of them for strikes. Cabrera had a base hit through the hole over on the right side of the infield. There's even a bigger hole to work with now with Uribe over at first. Cairo having to hold him on.
And that's right on up through the middle. And Ichiro doesn't have a shot to get Uribe going to third. That's a second base hit, almost identical to the first one that Cabrera had.
Hits it hard up the middle, and Lopez diving for it, can't come up with it.
Carlos Quentin, who had a base hit in the first inning, the hitter. Already 5 hits. For Chicago. On the corner. That's a fair ball out. He's out. I guess the batter is out. And the third on the second, the double play. 2-6 double play. How about that? You don't see that too often. As the runner was going, Cabrera is nailed at second base, and it's still 2-1. The understatement of the ages.
I think so. Of course they are. Nice play by Kenji. You can see that ball. Umpire rules that it's in fair play out in front of home plate. And Bencourt, of course, does the right thing, and that is to tag the runner. No longer force once Kenji tagged the hitter at the plate.
Jose Lopez has taken the first pitch out of the strike zone, and the next pitch he rifles down the left field line, and that baby is going to be off the base of the wall, and the throw to second base not in time. As Jose Lopez, the leadoff double here in the second.
John McLaren dropping Jose Lopez down to the 5th spot in the order. See this pitch in the middle of the plate. He hits it hard out to left field.
Like a hanging slider. Jeff Clement, the designated hitter.
That one looked like they had a piece of the home plate umpire, Brian Gorman. Maybe hit him on the wrist. Yep, sure did.
Saluting Mother's Day, the umpires also with those pink wristbands. Slider that's a little bit inside. A ball and a strike. And there is another salute to Mom. The lineup card. In pink. Good to see San Perlazo back in uniform. He's about ready to resume his normal chores out there at third base.
Had to have some knee surgery done.
Three and one. Strike two, so the count is full.
He's trying to get a ball that he can pull so that if he makes it out, it's a productive one. He wants to move Lopez over to third base. Last pitch you saw was up and away from him.
And a high fly ball hit deep to right field down the line, but foul. Cam Demon going to make somebody happy. A souvenir behind home plate. Gavin Floyd, born in Annapolis, went to high school in Baltimore. Makes his home in Florida. Came from the Phillies a couple years ago. That's something that Clement saw a steady diet of last night. Straight changes.
A lot of change-ups and breaking balls, and the fastballs that he was seeing were in off the plate. It doesn't take long for scouting reports to get out. Guys trying to make adjustments to him.
Good eye. So 2 on with nobody out here in the second, and Jojima will be the hitter. Kenji a couple of base hits last night. And hit the ball hard. Right down the middle.
Well, maybe his confidence is getting up there and he's feeling better about himself. See if he can get his first home run of the year today.
Line drive, base hit to left field, and that's another hit for him. And the Mariners now with the bases loaded and nobody out. And a chance to put some crooked numbers on the board. They could use a 5 or 6 run inning, couldn't they?
They have a lapper in this little bit of a losing streak for him. See where that pitch is inside. He hits it hard.
Well, Vladdy hitting .237, 3 home runs. And it's going to make its way back into the stands. Brzezinski thinking maybe he might have a shot. Pretty good breaking ball right there.
See 85 miles an hour. That pitch starts in the hitting zone and dives out of there, down and away from Ballantine.
That went in the dirt. The month of May has not been merry to the Mariners. They're 1-9 in May. Rolled back to the mound. There's a 1, 2, 3 double play. Well, that hurts. Just when it looked like you got things set up. You get the tapper back to the mound, so 2 outs. And Unieski Betancourt will be the hitter. Here it comes.
Well, that's a nice play by Gavin Floyd. Brzezinski thrown to the inside, clearing the runner.
Unieski Betancourt hitting .260. As I mentioned last year in Chicago. Get a grand slam home run off Gavin Floyd. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. His only grand slam so far.
breaking ball way outside. Nice play by Brzezinski to keep it in front of him.
Good job by Brzezinski back there, picking up those short hoppers. Two. Third base, so the frustration just continues to mount for the Mariners as they have the bases loaded, nobody out, and guess what? They got it. They can't score, and it's still 2-1. As we have time now for our Aflac trivia question. As you see, several of the fans bundled up here, and the trivia question obviously concerns this day. And I have no idea what the answer is. When did the first Mother's Day celebration take place in the United States? We have where it took place. It took place in Grafton, West Virginia at St. Andrew's Methodist Episcopal Church. What year?
1948.
You know that for a fact?
No, I have no idea. I just guessed.
As good a guess as any.
I'll take a shot at it.
Strike on the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Tommy shift is on. And he hits it routinely to right field. So 1 down. When you have that bases loaded, nobody out situation, you got to go back out there with nothing to show for it, man. That builds pressure like you can't move.
Well, especially since there's already been enough pressure.
Yeah.
John McLaren knows that. It couldn't have worked out any better for the White Sox in that situation.
Konerko's the hitter.
It's one thing to hit into a double play, which we see happen every day. He hits that ground ball to shortstop, and still end up getting a run, at least out of the deal. Don't want to tap in front of the plate.
Get all your gloves just right, Paul. Two. See you later. So a good pitch, and that's the fourth strikeout. JJ puts bobblehead night. That's right around the corner. Get your tickets now for Friday, May the 16th. The Mariners and the Padres next Friday. The first 25,000 fans receiving a JJ bobblehead, the first ever JJ bobble. And that's going to be a collector's item. For tickets, visit Mariners.com. A.J. Pierzynski drove in a run with a double in the first inning. A strike on him. One. Again, Bautista continues to throw strikes. Crowd of, I don't know, 30,000 perhaps here on this Mother's Day. Maybe a few more than that. Nice crowd last night, 33,000. And now the count's run out on Pierzynski. 61. Too many. Average 20 pitches an inning. That's way too many. He threw 33 of those in the first inning. And he loses Pierzynski after being way ahead of him. See a final Tampa Bay knocking off the Angels today by a score of 8-5. Minnesota and Boston tonight. There's a base hit to center field off the bat of Creedy. And the throw to third base, and it is not quite in time to get A.J. So here come the White Sox with a threat with 2 outs.
Just a solid base hit up the middle. When Ichiro throws it into third base, the ball's going to come up a little bit. Thought maybe he had a chance to get Pierzynski, but Adrian had to keep it in front of him. Makes a nice play.
And here's Mr. Swisher. Struck out with runners at second and third in the first inning to end the inning. Nice stop by Kenji.
So far, the White Sox are 2 for 6 with men in scoring position.
A.J. coming quite a ways down that third baseline, trying to perhaps get the attention of Mr. Bautista, and he missed badly with that fastball outside. Too high. So it's 3-1. And now the plate beginning to jump around a little bit for Batista. And he lost him, so the sacks are full. And Ryan Anderson will be the hitter. Ryan Anderson had a big blow yesterday in the second inning, a big 3-run home run, and 6 came across. The Mariners scratching could not come all the way back and lost it by a score of 8-4. Ryan Anderson, his first home run of the year. Check swing strike. There's Brzezinski and Creedy and Swisher. And a ground ball to short. And the force at second base. So Batista wiggles off the hook here in the third, and 3 are left for the White Sox. As we go to the bottom of the third, it's still 2-1. Mother's Day celebration take place. You only missed it by 40 years, Mike. May the 10th, 1908. There's a ground ball toward the hole and into left field off the bat of Ichiro. He's 2 for 2. How many of those have we seen over the 7 years he's been with the ball club? Perfectly placed.
A lot of them. Take a look at it. He just really jams him. Perfectly placed. Even if Cabrera fields it softly as that was hit, he wasn't going to throw him out.
So Cairo up there now. Strike to him. The Mariners are 4th hit. Of course, 15 stolen bases, leads the league in steals. Only been caught once. Brzezinski has his problems nailing base runners. Guessing wrong that time. Ichiro gone, and the pitch is outside, no throw. And Brzezinski says, congratulations. Took the perfect pitch on which to steal, too. A breaking ball low and away.
See, good jump by Ichiro. Stole a base the other night with Brzezinski behind the plate. Does it again.
You're live. He'll steal third on you. Time now for the U.S. Marine Corps leaders of the game salute. That goes to Ichiro, who leads the league with 10 steals in May.
Cairo's job, of course, is to get him over to third. He tried with a bunt, fouled it off.
Ooh, took it in the back. So runners now at first and second. They might put these guys in motion. I just can't see this man bunting.
He's not going to bunt. I think Ichiro might steal. The hard part with it is he's on his own if he's going to run, and Cairo's going to have to read it. My guess would be if he takes off for third and Cairo goes, they'll probably throw behind the runner and try to get Cairo if he doesn't get a good enough jump.
On one. Oakland has taken the lead over Texas 6-5 in the 6th inning in Arlington. Trying to snap the 5-game winning streak by Texas, which started here in Seattle. Slowly hit to shortstop. There's one, and the throw back to first just in time for the double play.
John McLaren is going to come out and argue it. Adrian certainly thought he was safe over at first.
This man is not at all happy to begin with. So first base umpire Scott Berry, who by the way is a minor league umpire, filling in, making the call over at first base.
It's not hit that hard. I thought Adrian would have had a shot to beat it out. Good turn by Uribe. Ooh. Wow.
Man. In fact, they had him, didn't they? Did not have him on.
Did not. Yeah, he looked like he was safe by a pretty good margin.
Banez takes the ball down low and inside. Also, Uribe, when he got the feed from Cabrera, although the feed was there in plenty of time, I'm not sure it was on the bag at all. He was straddling the bag there at second base.
Yeah, he's a guy that's played a lot of shortstop in his career. And you're right, Dave. His foot started on there, but by the time he was catching it, and Matt, I'm sure, has the word already saying he was safe.
Jose Lopez, who had the double last inning, is on deck. Raul probably going to be green lighted here. Yep, he is. And that ball is belted deep to right field, and that baby will fly away. So he got green lighted, 3-0, and the Mariners have taken the lead 3-2. Number 6 for Raul Ibanez. He got one right in his wheelhouse. So the Mariners frustrated last inning. Bases loaded, nobody out. 2 on, nobody out. Looked like they were going to get out of it again. But no, says Raul Ibanez, as he gets a 3-0 pitch and Swisher just sees how far it's going to go. Jose Lopez, the hitter, and he takes high. Saying 443 feet. That is a home run.
That is
and a half.
Yes. 3-0 green light. You're supposed to turn it loose. That's exactly what Raul did. I like the play. Give him a chance to hit all those guys you see out there. Adrian and Richie. Those guys like it. Let them hit.
Lopez takes a spinner on the outside corner for a strike. Trying to think when the last time the Mariners led a ball game. Monday. It was Monday night. And a base hit to left field under Creedy. So Lopez is 2 for 2.
Looks like he left him a breaking ball in the middle of the plate. Jose Lopez, yep. See where it is, middle in, hits it in the hole by Creedy.
Don Cooper, the pitching coach, on his way out to the mound. So the conference out there, American League opposing average leaders. You see him crawling across your screen. Gavin Floyd was at 149. Sean Markham, Cliff Lee, Daisuke Matsuzaka. Daisuke undefeated. Up to a great start for Boston, 6-0. Clement, the hitter. Almost nailed it. Stopped by Brzezinski. 2-0.
Kansas City shutting out Baltimore 4-0 today. As we mentioned, Toronto, Cleveland, New York, and Detroit rained out in Cleveland and in Detroit. 3-0. Think they do the same thing for the rookie?
I would. He's a young man trying to get ahead. If he's going to get a fastball right here that he likes, why not?
Got a change instead. That's hardly fair.
Threw it right on the outside corner. Or off the plate away. Put in a Joe's tracer, which is a strike.
Runner goes, and it's swung on and popped up into right field this time. As Swisher will have the easy play out there, but the Mariners get the 2-run home run from Raul Ibanez, and they get the lead. They lead it 3-2.
The Mariners have a lead. It's 3-2 as we start the fourth inning here on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Number one mom, you bet. Dave Sims with Mike Blowers. Good to see Raul get one of those tape measure jabs this last inning.
Yeah, he had a 3-0 pitch. They turned him loose on it, and he didn't miss it. A fastball by Gavin Floyd. He has pretty good breaking ball. His fastball is something I think the guys can handle, especially in a 3-0 count. And he tattooed it.
Raul Ibanez, home run number 6, RBI 24 and 25. And now Batista is staked to a 1-run lead. Bottom of the order here for the White Sox, Uribe. And then to the top with Cabrera and Quinton, 9-1 and 2. Ooh, that got Brian Gorman. He's already been hit on the left wrist. And got him in the chest area. Two balls and 2 strikes to the White Sox second baseman. He held up. Three and 2. Set to short center field. Long, short run for Ichiro. 1 out. 1 out here in the top of the fourth inning. And hey, kids, you want to be at the ballpark on Saturday, May 17th. The Mariners meet the Padres, and all kids 14 and under receive a great-looking pair of Mariners sunglasses, courtesy of Pepsi and QFC. For tickets, visit Mariners.com. Here's Cabrera. He makes a habit out of hitting Mariner pitching. He's 2 for 2 today. Breaking ball fouled out of play. Well, Miguel had his, if you will, hiccup inning in the first. He gave up 2 runs. He threw a bunch of pitches, 33 pitches. Calmed down a little bit since then in terms of the pitch count. We saw Washburn go for 37 yesterday in the second.
Well, the good news today is he's throwing a lot of strikes. 79 pitches, 49 of them for strikes, and in that first inning, the first 3 hits were ground balls that made it through the infield, and Tomey, the third hit, just shattered his bat. Nice pitch.
Strikeout number 5 for Miguel Batista. Second one, he's gotten better looking.
Like to start this pitch at the right-handed hitters and bring it back on the inside corner.
Very effective use. Movement on that pitch. Here's Carlos Quentin. Is he having a good year or what? American League home run leader, second in slugging, 4th in RBIs, and 4th in on base. 1 for 2 today. Big league pop up. Cairo. Just out of room. Mike Jensen, good job defending yourself, big fella. Incoming, baby. Incoming. Warmer temperatures of Texas await the Mariners for the next 3 games, and then quick return home for the Padres next weekend. Got him looking. Good pitch by Miguel Batista. He's finding a little groove here. 1, 2, 3 in the 4th. Mariners in front, 3-2. Momentum for Rally Fries has really been picking up the last few days.
About the moms, that's okay.
Trying to hook up the mom with some French fries, maybe some Rally mojo for the Mariners. Right now, 3-2. Operative phrase right now would be pile it on. In terms of scoring, 3-2 Mariners on big 2-run homer by Raul Ibanez in the 3rd inning. He had a 3-0 green light. Kenji swinging off the back, base hit. Down the line, Kenji Judgment takes a look. He'll hold right there. Kenji 2 for 2 today. Last night he went 2 for 4. He might be back. They give the gift of Mariner baseball all season long with a Mariners gift card. Cards are good for Mariners game tickets, ballpark food, and official team merchandise. Pick up a Mariners gift card today at any Mariners team store. Kenji wasting no time to get this 4th inning started. Here's Ballantine. Hit into a 1-2-3 bases loaded double play. His last time up, shows bunt, takes a strike. Mariners have had the leadoff hitter on base in each of the 4 innings. And Floyd starting this inning, giving up more hits and runs today than in his last start on May 6th against Minnesota. Check swing. 1-1. Floyd threw a 1-hitter. Had one. They'd given up 1 hit in 8 1/3 against Minnesota in his last start. Ball and a strike to Ballantine. By Creedy, fair ball down the left field line. Kenji's going to get to third. It's stuck underneath the cushion there. Second and third, a 2-base hit for Vladimir Ballantine. First 2 hitters have reached.
Both hits right down the line. One of them actually hit the base. Kenji would have made it to third easily, but that ball, if it pops out, would have given Quinn a chance to get Ballantine over at second. Take a look at the swing. It's another breaking ball in the middle of the plate.
Ballantine spoke to him briefly in the clubhouse before the game, and yeah, I'm well aware that they're trying to throw a whole bunch of curveballs at him. Stayed back very nicely on that. Second and third. Here's Betancourt. RBI opportunity. Uni had last night off. Has not had a great homestand, but boy, I tell you what, he can make a big mark right here. Uni entered today 2 for 20 on the homestand. Rounded out the third in his first time up. Ball 1. Gavin Floyd, first round pick of the Phillies back in 2001. One-0 to Betancourt. Set the other way. That's going to sit down. It does. Jojima scores. Ballantine right after him. Uni digging for 2. He's got it. A 2-run double for Yuniesky Betancourt. And the Mariners do add on. It's 5-2. RBI 10 and 11 for Uni.
Take a look at it. It's a breaking ball. He hits it right off the end of the bat. Goes down the right field line and falls in. Betancourt always running hard. You can see it. It's going to hit and spin away from the right fielder. Pretty easy double for him.
Uni's 8th double of the year. First 3 men have reached here in the 4th inning. Don Cooper, the pitching coach, coming out. Native of Queens, New York, lives in Nashville, Tennessee now. And getting ready right now, Nick Massett, right-handed. Floyd has had a good run so far this season. 3-1 with 2 no decisions. Floored it with a no-hitter against Detroit back on the 12th of April and Minnesota on the 6th of May. RBI days here, 2 for Betancourt, 2 for Ibanez, and 1 for Cairo. There you go, 9 for 16 against Floyd. Remember last year in Chicago, Betancourt touched up Floyd for a grand slam. 2 in, a runner on, nobody out. Ichiro, a double and an infield hit, 2 runs scored. Bunt right back to Floyd. Looks at third. No play. Throws out Ichiro at first. Sack 1-3. 1 out, runner at third. Cairo has a chance to bring in another run. Ichiro's first sacrifice bunt of the year. Miguel got hit by a pitch and had an RBI groundup. Infield in for the White Sox. 5-2 Mariners. Drives it to right field, not too deep. Swisher's right there, comes in charging. A little bit too shallow. Here's the throw, hit the cutoff man, and Uni will hold there. 2 outs. That'll bring up Adrian Beltre. 2 down, 2 in, runner at third. Beltre robbed by Cabrera in his first at bat. A lovely backhand of a hard smash in the hole. Then he hit into a 6-4-3 double play in the third. That was a disputed call at first, to say the least. First base umpire Scott Barry.
Scott just missed that call.
Yeah, he did. Big swing and miss, 1-1. Nice stop by Brzezinski on the backhand. Wow. Like he's playing for the Blackhawks on that one. 2-1.
Because of that catcher's glove, typically they're not going to come up with that too often on that backhanded stab like that, but it was a nice play.
Breaking ball up high. His catcher's mitt is hinged almost like more like a first baseman. They used to, it's hinged on a diagonal, which makes it easier to make that backhand stab. 3-1 to Beltre. Up high, draws a walk. Runners at first and third for Raul Ibanez. Second walk issued by Kevin Floyd. To revisit the 3-0 count. Raul sitting, green light, and look at that. Everything you want out of a full-fledged go-get-'em swing up in the patio area there. We were marveling how Josh Hamilton hit one up there with Raul. I think just beat him on that one, 443 feet. Timeout as Ozzie Guillen comes out to get Gavin Floyd as starter. Mariners have chased him with 2 outs here in the fourth, leading 5-2 with 2 on. Safeco Insurance. To find a Safeco agent, go to safeco.com. By Money Tree, your cash solution. And by the Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest. For more info, visit emeraldqueen.com. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. And a good day so far for the Mariners. A 5-2 lead here in the fourth inning. Couple on. 2 outs for Raul Ibanez. Happy Mom's Day, everybody. Raul with a 2-run homers last time up. And he got all of it. 2 outs. Here's Nick Masick, the new pitcher. Runners at the corners. The numbers on Masick, his 8th game. ERA under 5. Opponent's hitting .281. Raul's 0 for 1 against him. Raul's ahead 2-0. There are your runners. 2 outs, 2-0 to Ibanez. Make it 3-0. How about the bottom line there in Gavin Floyd's prior outing? Looking at 8 1/3 of 1 hit, 1-run ball. Different story today. 5 earned runs, walked 2, didn't strike out anybody in 74 pitches. Here's the 3-0 to roll. They had a green light last time. And ball 4. Bases are loaded. Bases are loaded for Jose Lopez.
Mariners have scored in 3 of the 4 innings, and Floyd was in trouble in all 4 innings. He had opportunities to score off of it. So he wasn't as sharp as he has been.
No stretch was he. Lopey having a good day. 2 for 2. It'll bullet off the left field wall and singled. That was a double and singled his last time up. Strike 1. He wasn't pleased with that call.
He didn't like it at all. It looked like that pitch was up. He's done a really good job with the bases loaded this year. 484.
Drop him down to power spot here at 5-hole and generate some offense. He's had a good year. 0-1. This is away. Lopez 1 for 1 against Nick Masick. Hails from St. Petersburg, Florida. Did he check? No, it was a swing, says home plate umpire Brian Gorman. Ball and 2 strikes. Eighth hitter to the plate here in the 4th inning for the Mariners. Fights it off. Nice job. Well, the runners, Yuniesky Betancourt's at 3rd. Second base, Adrian Beltre. And Raul Ibanez at 1st. 2 down here in the 4th. Mariners done all this damage with 2 outs. Fouled off of Brzezinski. Let's see. Trying to figure out how he didn't catch that. Roll right on. Tic-tac-toe right up his arm.
Brian Gorman, the home plate umpire, is taking a couple of them himself.
One and 2. Breaking ball hit to left field. Backing up is Carlos Quentin at the track, and he's there to make the catch. Opie was ready to blow the roof off of this place if that thing had gotten out of here, but a good inning nonetheless. 2 more tacked on. 5-2 Mariners. Right now, let's take a look at our Mariners calendar, brought to you by Sleep Country USA. Well, Texas awaits. Temperatures, Mike Blowers, I know you're looking forward to this, in the 80s in Texas and Arlington. Day off back here at home. 3 games with the Padres, Greg Maddux and company. Day off. And then 3 in Detroit and 3 in New York City.
And the extended forecast when San Diego's in town is supposed to be close to 80.
Yippee. I mean, big yippee. Jim Thome to lead it off. 3-4-5 here in the 5th for the White Sox. And yes, the Thome shift is on. Second time he's thrown him a changeup. That was fouled off. 0-2. Jim Thome hit career home run number 514 a couple of nights ago. Had last night off. Here's your active leaders. Thome 19th all time among the active players, number 4. Right on the heels of Frank Thomas. Two balls, 2 strikes. Batista retired to side in order in the 4th. And check did not go. Third base umpire, crew chief Jerry Davis.
Mariners are doing a nice job of swinging the bats today. 9 hits and 5 runs. They all gave up the 2 runs in the first, but it's throwing up some 0 since. Nice if we can get those guys back in the dugout right away.
Up high to Thome. 3rd walk. It's that time, Mike. Mother's Day, fries. Who was the lucky party? Michelle Lowe is handing out the fries today.
The young man that had a sign up top. There he is. Said he forgot to get his mom some flowers, so he wanted some rally fries. I'm not sure if that's going to do it, but
hey,
we'll see if we can help him out.
Yeah, help him man up, huh? Yeah. He at least admitted it. You gotta like it. He admitted, I made a mistake.
Good looking family.
Josh and Anna are the youngsters. Well done. Geraldine is the mother on the left.
Happy Mother's Day.
Gonna hand out some rally toolkits for Father's Day.
Sure, why not?
2-0 to Konerko. Sure, some dads will come here looking for rally big screen TVs, but we can't help you on that one.
I'll get in line for one of those.
Well, if any of our sponsors with Magnolia TV, if they want to offer a rally big screen TV, we'll have create a lot of interest for Dad's Day, wouldn't you think? Line drive up the middle, 1st and 2nd for the White Sox. We got the first 2 on here in the 5th. Konerko struck out looking, struck out swinging for that base hit. A.J. Przinsky, an RBI double to left in his first at bat and walked the second time up. Sends one to center field. Ichiro backing up, has it under control. Thome's not going to run as Ichiro fires one back to Uni in 1 hop. 1 out in the 5th. Bring up third baseman Joe Creedy. Fouled out to the first baseman Cairo. Base hit to center. This White Sox club last in batting average, but 1st in home runs and 3rd in ERA. Battling the Minnesota Twins right now for the top spot in the American League Central. Strike. Starting the day tied with the Twins. The Twins take on Boston in about 2 hours. Wakefield against Blackburn, the pitching matchup there. Popped up and playable. Betancourt's got it, 2 down. How about those Tampa Bay Rays sweeping the Angels? Shut them out the first 2 times and 8-5 today. The Rays have moved to within 2 games of Boston.
Angels will fly across country back to Los Angeles, take on these White Sox.
Here's Nick Swisher, strikeout and a walk. Mother's Day and breast cancer awareness. Pink is the operative color today. Nick Swisher dyed his soul patch pink, as has the second baseman Juan Uribe. Bautista 2 runs on 4 hits in the first inning. He's given up a hit here, so it's just 3 hits since.
Bautista coming up on 100 pitches. You have Sean Green warming in the pen.
Special day, Mother's Day indeed. The base is commemorating a great day here. Bautista ahead of Swisher. 2 out, 2 on. Holding a 5-2 lead. Swisher 3 for 18 against Bautista. Sean Green preparing out in the bullpen right now. Going 2 to Swisher. Bautista struck out 6 today, walked 3. Miguel's pitch count has shaped up a heck of a lot better after that first inning.
And they added a ball to the count because Miguel went to his mouth while he was on the mound. That's a no-no.
2-2. Not a lot of speed out there. Tomey and Konerko. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. So the count runs full. 2 outs and the big boys will be moving. On deck, Brian Anderson. Big pitch right here. 3-2. Set to left field, long run for Raul. Going back, track, got it. Inning over, 2 stranded. Bautista gets out of a mini jam. 5-2 Mariners heading to the home 5th here at Safeco. 5-2 lead. And where are the best seats to watch the Mariners here at Safeco Field? We'll find out Tuesday night as Northwest Top 10 takes you on a journey around Safeco and counts down the greatest seat locations at the ballpark. Northwest Top 10 Tuesday night at 10 only on FSN. Jeff Clement leads off against Nick Massett. 1-0 pitch swung on, popped into short center field, backing up Cabrera. He makes the catch. Clement 0 for 2 with a walk. Now that'll bring up Kenji Joji. How about Kenji swinging a hot bat? 2 for 2 today. 2 for 4 last night. Kenji trying to break out. That gives him 6 hits now on the homestand. Get to score a run. That gives him 3 in this brief homestand. There's a strike call. Kenji's been taking a lot of extra batting practice with hitting coach Jeff Pentland. Seemed to have found a groove yesterday. That was borne out in last night's game and again here today. Much as anything, Mike, has been pitch selection. He's been waving a lot of flailing a lot of pitches on the outside edge.
Well, he has, and talking about the hits he's been getting, we all know that he likes the ball middle in, and he's starting to get some of those pitches. And I think the biggest key to it is he was getting those pitches early. He was just missing them, and now he's starting to hit them hard. And you like to see some results when you're putting in the kind of work that you're talking about, whether it's Kenji or any of the guys really taking all the extra batting practice and trying to get things worked out. You want to see some results.
Yep. And it's interesting, you know, you hear from the fans and they're frustrated, you know, like the players aren't, but they're working their butts off. They really are. That's just not, you know, throwing sugar on it. They are working their butts off. They're professionals. They're keeping their heads up. And Max said there might have been a down moment, and you can understand what the heck. You've lost 5 consecutive games, and certainly on paper and based on what we saw in spring training, ball club a lot better than what its record is showing right now. 10 games under 500. And Brian Gorman says Kenji went. Kenji saying get an appeal, but Gorman said no, my call, you're done. Gorman, the son of longtime National League umpire Tom Gorman, who umpired in the National League from 1951 to 1976. Take a look. He didn't think he went. Ooh, good thing AJ had his mask on. He says, "You're okay."
AJ's been hit with enough foul balls today. He certainly didn't need a bat to the grill right there.
Yeah, right. Dude, help me out. Valentine skies one. Right field for Swisher. 1-2-3 go the Mariners here in the 5th. The good news, though, they have a 5-2 lead. Miguel Batista's been pitching well since that first inning, giving up no runs on 3 hits since then. here at Safeco Field. Here's a reminder, Big Papi, Manny Ramirez and Kevin Youkilis of the Boston Red Sox. They're going to visit Safeco Field for a 3-game series beginning Monday, May 26th. Good seat locations for the games with the Sox are going fast, so be sure to reserve yours today by visiting Mariners.com. Here's a word to the wise. You Mariner fans, you better grab the tickets to those 2 visits by the Red Sox, because if you don't, the Red Sox fans most surely will. They did last year, and I'm sure they have in the years past. Anderson first pitch swing. I know, talking to Francona, their manager, Terry Francona. Last time they were here, they said, we saw a lot of the same fans on our western swing up here en route up here to Seattle.
I'm sure they travel.
You can't get tickets. Here's a ground ball. Beltre's gobbling it up. Anderson's retired. Yeah, it's difficult to get tickets at Fenway, so people around the country, Red Sox Nation, will follow. He's done a nice job after calming down after that first inning. 33 pitches, 2 runs, 4 hits. An outstanding job since then. There's a drive to right field, backing up. Ballantine turns him around. It's going to go off the fence. Uribe digging for 2, and he's going to be in there with a slide. A 1-out double.
Miguel up over 100 pitches to start this inning. I'm sure they'll get somebody up right away in the bullpen. Take a look at the swing of Uribe. He hits it hard. Ballantine playing probably normal out and right, but he gets over his head in a hurry and hits the base of the fence.
Good crowd here on Mother's Day. 30,346. 30346. 1 out. Runner at second. Top of the order, Cabrera. Struck out looking as Uribe's 6th double of the year. Cabrera 2 for 3. Pounds one. He's got his 3rd hit. He's unbelievable. That is his 3rd hit today off of Batista, 14th career.
Arthur Rhodes getting ready in the bullpen.
How about this young man, the next year, Carlos Quentin? They obtained him from Arizona. That's what he did last night off of Washburn.
I could not believe this ball carried out of the ballpark.
Nice easy swing, right? And that was home run number 9. That leads the American League. American League home run leader, 2nd in slugging, 4th in RBIs, and 4th in on base as Mel visits the fellas at the mound.
Yeah, he's going to buy Arthur some time. You have Jim Thome, the left-handed hitter, standing on deck. There's Arthur getting ready. That's who he's going to get. You have Thome, Konerko, and Pierzynski. So Arthur's going to have to get ready in a hurry.
Mariners will be glad when Cabrera leaves town. It's 388 against Batista. And big numbers against the ball club in general. One out. Runners at the corners. Mariners have not turned a double play as of yet. White Sox have turned 2. In the dirt, ball 1. Check that. The Mariners did go get a double play. Beg your pardon. That was at 2 unassisted and gunned down Cabrera at second base. They have the 1 double play. Tough out here in Quentin. Two balls, no strikes. Two and 1. Danger zone now. 3 and 1 to the second man in the order, Quentin. Thome on deck, followed by Konerko and Pierzynski. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. Full count.
Like a slider, Miguel not wanting to give in to him. Well located.
Inning started with Anderson grounding out the belt drive, then a double by Uribe. Single by Cabrera. Now 3-2. The pitch. Against with the count full. 3-2. Line drive, base hit, left field. That'll score Uribe. And moving up to second is Cabrera. Another RBI for Quentin. That gives him 29. And that'll do it for Miguel Batista. They're going to bring in Arthur Rhodes to face Jim Thome. Big spot right here. 5-3, 2-1 for the White Sox in the sixth. Down in the dugout and take a look at what he accomplished this afternoon. Tough start, Mike, but then he really settled down until now.
Well, he really did. Now was his best friend right there, especially to the right-handers. See another good slider. A lot of breaking balls, good changeup right there.
We got Cabrera there. Cabrera struck out looking in the fourth. Quentin got him to end the fourth. Here's a look at the line. 5 1/3, 10 hit ball, 3 runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, 114 pitches, 2 runners on base. His responsibility. Our Nissan shift to the bullpen brings us Arthur Rhodes. And one of the numbers you're going to like here, Arthur Rhodes has had a lot of success against Thome. Thome 2 for 20 against Arthur. 1 out with a couple on. There are the numbers. His 11th appearance. ERA continues to descend. 386, 269. The opponent's batting average and 8 strikeouts over 4 walks. Big spot here for Arthur. First and second, 1 out. Jim Thome. The Rhodes numbers in that head-to-head battle. Strike one. Arthur's taken his ERA from 10.13 down to 3.86 over his last 5 appearances. No earned runs at 4 1/3. Uh-oh, that got away. Runners are going to move up. Wild pitch. Advances Cabrera to third. Quentin to second. 1-1 to Thome. 5-3 Mariners. White Sox took a 2-1 lead, top of the first. Mariners answered with a run. Then the Mariners got 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth.
Mariners to play their infield back right here. They're going to give up a run.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch.
See the good slider by Arthur.
Checks the runners. Here's the 1-2 to Tome.
Good pitch again. Barely gets a piece of that slider off the end of the bat. I wonder, somebody like Tome, where these guys have hooked up so much. You mentioned the numbers. Arthur used to be just a power throwing left-hander, just firing 95 miles an hour. If this slider is causing problems, probably a pretty good weapon for Arthur.
No doubt.
These guys have had years of history.
1-2. 2 on, 1 out. Got him swinging. Big out for Arthur Rhodes and the Mariners. 2 down here in the 6th.
Looks like another slider. Arthur just staying with it. Take a look. Kenji set up away. Yep, another slider.
Got the sharpest. Is this the sharpest you've seen that pitch from him?
Well, he just, the thing that's amazing about it is, because he really didn't throw it a lot before, is just the command that he has of it. I mean, he wanted to throw that pitch off the plate away, and he was able to do it. He doesn't make many mistakes with that pitch. It's pretty impressive.
They're going to give Konerko an intentional pass. That will load the bases. And they want to go against the left-handed swinging catcher, A.J. Przinsky. Przinsky's 0 for 4 career against Arthur Rhodes. Mariners trying to end a 5-game losing streak, trying to salvage a game in this series with the White Sox. Let's start that climb back towards the 500 mark. 10 games under 500 as we start today. Sox won the first 2 games of this series. Last year it was all Mariners in the head-to-head matchup with the White Sox. 7-1 Mariners. 7 games to 1. Here's Przinsky. RBI double in the first, walked in the third, flied out to Ichiro in the 5th. Strike 1. Strike 2. Arthur not messing around.
Pretty good fastball, 93 miles an hour.
Jumps out in front of Przinsky. 0-2 with the bases loaded here in the 6th. Mariners lead by 2. Here's the 0-2 to Przinsky. Tap to Beltre, and he'll just tag the runner at third. And the inning's over. Arthur Rhodes does his job. Mariners maintain the 2-run lead. Arthur Rhodes, the lefty Texan, gets it done. Eventually come around to score in a Cairo ground out. He took third on that bobble out in left field. Here's Cairo on a high chopper. That's the one that scores Ichiro. That was the first run. It made it 2-1. And Raul Ibanez sitting dead ready in a 3-0 green light. Boy, did he kill that one. Hit it up in the patio. They hit it here cafe area. And then how about Betancourt? After a night off, slaps one in the short right field, dunks it in there. 2-run score in the fourth. So a 2-run third, a 2-run fourth. And the Mariners with a 5-3 lead right now as we go to the home sixth. Ball club can really use a W before heading to Texas for the first time. Third matchup with those Texas Rangers. Betancourt's going to lead it off 9-1-2 against Nick Massett. He came on to get the final out in the fourth inning. He went 1-2-3 in the fifth. Outside pitch, dribbled down to the second baseman. One out. Uribe throws out Betancourt. One out in the sixth. Here's Ichiro. Having a nice day, 2 for 2 with a sacrifice. Take a look at your Mariners in-game box score. Up top, box, brought to you by Chili's. Ichiro with a double to right and an infield hit in the third. He scored twice. He's stolen a base, his 16th. 16 for 17 on the season. Strike one from Nick Massett. Massett comes over to the White Sox from the Texas organization. He's quickly ahead of Ichiro, 0-2.
Sean Green continues to throw in the Mariners bullpen, so Arthur's probably done. He did his job.
He hold up. He went. Third base umpire Jerry Davis said Ichiro committed. It's a strikeout for Massett, his second. Quickly 2 down here in the sixth. Jerry Davis, crew chief. Miguel Cairo will stand in now with 2 outs in the sixth. Coming up tomorrow, it'll be Eric Bedard against Vicente Padilla. Bedard has pitched much better than that 2-2 record. Look at the ERA at 1.99. And opponent's hitting a .72. And Padilla, boy, he just totally mastered the Mariners a few days ago here at Safeco. Should be a good pitching matchup. Tudo to Cairo. A ground out. He was hit by a pitch and flied out to right. Be at first base. Next 3 days, Sexton will be back from his suspension Friday here against San Diego. Boone Logan, lefty, getting ready. Three and 1 to Cairo. Gale sends one out of play. Long run swisher. Runs out of room. Kevin Millwood put on the DL. Doug Mathis called up, Texas. Groin injury for Millwood as Cairo gets a 2-out walk. Second walk issued by Massett. And that big third inning for the Mariners. 2-run homer. 2 runs on 3 hits in that third inning. Long drive, deep center field. Anderson going back. He's near the track, and he makes the catch. Boy, did he smoke that, but not quite enough. It sounded good off the bat, looked good off the bat, but stayed in the ballpark. 5-3, Seattle. This. He does everything right except get it out of the ballpark. He got a good swing, got it up in the air, a little bit too high, but that was driven a long way. And then the double play, he running hard, Cabrera to Uribe, and he beats that. That's not close, and he was called out. That was back in the third inning. That's our Coors Light freeze can. Top of the seventh inning. Adrian involved in that play last night too, after he hit a home run and a 2-run single in the seventh inning. 3-1 count, first and third, and it all fell apart for the Mariners. Sean Green's the new pitcher. Third pitcher today. Sean, in his 21st game, he's seen lots of action. Started the day tied with Baltimore's Jamie Walker for the most appearances thus far.
He was up there last year too. And I think that Mac likes to pitch him a lot. I think Sean, he certainly can take the workload, and the more he works, the better that sinker gets.
1-1 to Joe Creedy leading off. John McLaren and club leading by 2. Never have enough. This White Sox ball club might be last in batting average, but they're first in home runs. 7th in runs scored. 1-2 to Creedy. 1-for-3 day. Popped up. Cairo's got to play. Foul territory. 1 out. Tip of the cap to Arthur Rhodes for the fine job he did in the 6th inning, keeping the Sox to just 1 run. Strikeout, gave an intentional pass to Konerko, and then got out with a force at third. Here's Nick Swisher. Strikeout, a walk, and a fly out the left. Swing and a miss. Good action on that pitch from Sean Green. Swisher 1-for-3 against Green. Well, that didn't miss by much. Kendi held it there for a while. 1-2. One down here in the 7th. White Sox turned it around after 6 consecutive road losses. They've won 4 of the last 5. 2-2.
Sean has thrown 3 sliders in a row. The last one looked like he tried to throw it a little bit harder than the other 2.
One out here in the 7th. 2-2 to Nick Swisher. That's by Kenji. 3-2. What do you like in that Central Division? Bunched up right now. Chicago, Minnesota, Cleveland. Detroit's making its way back towards the 500 mark. Only 3.5 out starting today. They got rained out today against the Yankees.
Wow, that's a tough call.
I know.
I'm not giving up on the Tigers. I just think they have
wouldn't
a lot
either.
of talent on that club, and I know they were off to a terrible start this year, but I think they're going to make some noise.
We'll find out up close and personal soon enough. Tuesday a week at Detroit for 3.
I like the Chicago club.
Pitch and they hit home runs. 3-2. Cairo, well done, right at him. 2 outs. 2 outs here in the 7th. JJ puts bobblehead night. It's set for Friday, May 16th. That's later on this week when the Mariners host the Padres. First 25,000 fans receive the second collectible in this year's 5-player bobblehead series. So get your tickets right now. They're already going fast. For tickets, stop by Mariners.com. And I believe, let's see, he's grown the soul patch back, and I believe that the doll will have one. Ball 1 to Brian Anderson. 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. Green is on target right now, 1-1. White Sox got first inning runs on an RBI by Tomey, an RBI single, and an RBI double by Przinsky. Then Quinton in the 6th drove in a run with a single to left. Betancourt charges, fires, got him, inning over. Sean Green, a 1-2-3 7th. Mariners maintain that 5-3 lead.
obviously. You know, obviously incredibly important in my life, and now my wife. You know, what she does for our family is phenomenal. Can't say enough. Can't appreciate enough, especially in our lifestyle, how she holds the family together and opts to always come out and support me in what I do. It's phenomenal.
All right, men, thank you very much. Good memories of mom and appreciation for mom on Mother's Day 2008. The Mariners' 7th inning stretch is brought to you by today's manufactured home. Realize the dream of home ownership today. Call 1-800-35-OWNER. Today's manufactured home, built for living, built for you. Nice day at the ballpark. 30,346 spending Mother's Day with the Mariners. And the Mariners stepping up with a 5-3 lead as we go to the home 7th. Raul Ibanez, one of the heroes today with a 2-run homer back in the third. He's going to lead it off. You just joined us. Raul had a 3-0 count with a man on, and he went upper deck. Boy, did he hit that ball well. Boone Logan's the new pitcher for the White Sox. Boone Logan's 16th game, 3.46 ERA, 10 Ks over 3 walks, 288 the opponent's batting average.
I don't think there's any doubt that home run that Raul hits the furthest one we've seen to right field this year.
No question about it. Hamilton's was good. This was better. Swing and a miss. Raul's 1 for 2 against Boone Logan. Fastball set to center field. Anderson on his horse. He's right there. That kid can cover some ground. One out here in the 7th. Want to get real-time video highlights of your favorite team sent straight to your phone? Well, text Mariners Alerts MLB Go on your AT&T wireless phone and sign up for video alerts. Dave Sims and Mike Blowers with you. FSN crew, Safeco Field. We go to Texas for 3 and then come right home for 3 and then go on the road again. 6'5" Boone Logan out of San Antonio, Texas. Lives in Helatos, Texas right now. 20th round selection, June 2002 by these White Sox. 2-0 to Jose Lopez. 2 for 3 day. There's a base hit, left field. 1 out here in the 7th. 3-hit day for Lopez, dropping down the power slot in the order. Hit the ball pretty well. He's had a good year all around.
Right now, it doesn't seem to matter where he's hitting in the lineup. You mentioned 3-hit day. That should get his average back up over 300 again.
Here we are in the 7th with 1 out. That was the first Mariner hit since the 4th. Put up 2 runs on 3 hits in that inning. Here's Jeff Clement. He's going to have a breakout. It's going to happen soon. Not right here. It's Konerko to Cabrera, back to Logan. Double play. 3-6-1 DP. 3rd DP of the day for the White Sox. Inning over. Through 7, Mariners lead at 5-3. Sterling Savings, the perfect fit bank. And by your Western Washington Toyota dealers. Visit Toyota.com today. 8th inning. We look at Pioneer Square, downtown Seattle. 5-3, Mariners lead. Trying to end this 5-game losing streak on Mother's Day. 30,346 having a good time. Mom, you're on TV. Yeah, that's you. New pitcher for the Mariners, 4th of the day, Brendan Morrow. Batista went 5 1/3, 10 hits, 3 runs, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts as we look at the numbers for Morrow. Arthur Rhodes, 2/3 of an inning, and Sean Green, an inning of scoreless work. And now Brendan's turn here. He'll face 9-1-2, Uribe, Cabrera, and Quentin. Ball 1 to Uribe. Juan was hit by a pitch, flied out to Ichiro, and doubled to right. Count evens at 1. 1-1 for Juan Uribe. Breaking ball hit to left center field. Raul is there. One out here in the White Sox 8th. Mariners All Access comes your way tonight on FSN. And see how some Mariners have been trying acupuncture to alleviate the aches and pains that come with a full season of baseball. Plus, we're one-on-one with Adrian Beltre. Mariners All Access tonight at 10 right here on FSN. You ever gone that route?
Acupuncture?
Yeah.
No. How about you?
No.
Want me to set you up with an appointment?
I'm good. I'm okay. But it's nice to know it's available if necessary. Cabrera has been a thorn in the side of the Mariners. Beltre off his glove, another base hit. This guy is murder. It's a 4-hit day, 4 for 5 for Cabrera. He started the day with a .338 career batting average against the Mariners.
See the diving effort by Adrian goes right off the end of his glove.
Matches a career high for Cabrera. We saw him do all his damage last year. Last couple of years when he was with the Angels. That was something when he was batting in front of Vlad and company with the Angels. And now here's Quentin. Quentin's done all right for himself. A single and a run scored, and a single and an RBI. So 2 hits, 2 for 4. Strike 1. Good heat, 98.
That's what Quentin's thinking right about now as he walks away. I think that's surprising. First pitch was a breaking ball, and he throws his best fastball 98 miles an hour right by him.
This time Quentin is seeing Brendan Morrow. He's gone. 2 down. Second time Quentin is Cade looking.
Look at the location of that last pitch. I don't think there's much doubt about it.
There's Jim Thome. Here's power on power here. Thome 1 for 2 against Morrow. 1 on and a 2-run ball game. Here's the 1-0. Full string on him, 1-1. Not much of a lead. And Tomey fouls one off. 2 strikes on Big Jim. '19th all time in home runs. This is a huge out here. Ozzie Guillen, Joey Cora, main flash for the White Sox. Ozzie, I want you to remember, they won the World Series in 2005. The Cubs haven't won since, what, 08. Here's the 1-2. Up high, 2-2. .99 miles per hour.
It makes it look easy, too, doesn't it?
It really does. It must be unbelievably explosive when you're in a batter's box. Big pitch here, 2-2. Stayed off it. Count runs full.
Try to get him to chase a split finger.
Where do you go here? 99, you throw a split. Your best pitch is your 99.
There you go. You just said it.
Can we get a 99 well placed at 3-2? Got him at 98. We'll take it. Runner stranded. We go to the home 8th. Bottom of the order coming up. Jojima, Valentina, and Betancourt. 5-3 Mariners. Action in Texas is going to look like this. Your pitching matchups: Bedard against Padilla. That's got a chance to be a real good one. Hernandez against Kaysen Gabbard. That's on Tuesday. And for today, right now, let me just tell you this, that the pitching matchup brought to you by Comcast. Comcast high-speed internet bringing you Power Boost featuring bursts of speed up to 16 megs. Just what you need for today's internet. For details, call 1-800-COMCAST. New pitcher, Aaron Wasserman. His 6th appearance. ERA. Well, he's going to try to work on that. Leading off is Kenji Jojima. He has found his stroke. Off the fist, off of Brzezinski. Foul ball. Aaron Wasserman, 27 years old, born in Sycoluga, Alabama, lives in Birmingham, Alabama. White Sox last year 1-1 in 33 games. ERA of 2.74. Fouled back. Safe situation for the big guy. He's getting ready. J.J. Putz for the ninth. White Sox ninth will be Konerko, Brzezinski, and Creedy. 0-2 to Kenji. 2 hits tonight for Kenji Jojima. And he had 2 last night. That motion coming at you, dropping down. As a right-hander, what's that doing for you?
Well, it's just tough to pick it up out of his hand. Sometimes when the guys, especially where he's at, way over there on the right side of the rubber, it makes it almost feel like he's throwing it from behind you.
That's reassuring.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
there's a drive to left field. Going back to left fielder Quentin up against the fence, and he makes the catch.
Thought maybe he had enough of it. Hanging slider.
1 out in the 8th. Wasserman graduated from Samford, S-A-M-F-O-R-D, Samford University down in Alabama. As Kenji Jojima made a bid for a home run. It would have been his first of the year. Quentin and Anderson do a nice job covering some outfield for the White Sox. Here's Ballantine. Grounded into a double play, doubled to left and flied out to right. That get him? Oh, it didn't, but it's close. Ballantine with that hit today is 10th since being called up. Creedy, 2 outs. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Seattle Mariners and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Seattle Mariners. Mariners with a run in the first, 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth. White Sox with 2 in the first, 1 in the sixth. There's Betancourt. He drove in 2 in the fourth. With a double to right. Breaking ball in there for a strike from Aaron Joseph Wasserman. He took Jeff Davis College to the Division II World Series as a freshman. To Betancourt. Line drive, base hit for Uni. 2-hit day. 2 for 4, a couple of RBIs. Nicely done after a night off.
Fastball. Up and in a little bit. Real nice job keeping his hands inside of it. And a nice line drive back up the middle.
Top of the order. Here's Ichiro with 2 outs. He's got 2 hits, a double, single, and a stolen base today. 2 for 3. Also add in a sacrifice. His first of the year. Jackknifes out of the way, ball 1. Now, how's the lefty seeing this
Pretty
guy?
good. I mean, everything he's throwing is going to have to come to him. Where he's throwing it from is everything's going to come back inside, so you don't have to worry about chasing something off the plate away. Has a little bit of a sink to his fastball, but you should have a pretty good look at it from the left-handed side.
Tuno. Finish up a W here. Be a nice tension breaker, do you think?
It would. And then you go into Arlington, back up the top of your rotation.
Slap the other way. Slow roller. Creedy knocks it down. Everybody's going to be safe. Well, 2-out Lightning here. 8th inning, 2 on, 2 out. Nice stretch by Creedy.
Well, he said getting a double out of that, so that was a nice play to knock it down. Even if he came up with it cleanly, he certainly wasn't going to have a play on Ichiro, but he kept it on the infield so he couldn't get a double out of it.
Opportunity for Miguel Cairo for an insurance tally or two. Ball 1. Miguel with an RBI and a ground out in the first inning. Got the Mariners' first run. Cairo drives one to right field. Swisher long run back into the corner. And he can't get it. Betancourt's going to score. And it's a ground rule double. So Uni will score. There's an add-on run, 6-3 Mariners. First base hit of the day for Miguel Cairo. His second RBI today, third on the season. He just missed it too.
Mariners a little bit unlucky that that ball bounced over the fence because Ichiro would have scored on it if it stays in the ballpark.
Betancourt scores easy. 2 out there for Beltre. See if he can bring him home. 2 outs. Strike 1. Beltre 1 for 2 against Wasserman. There's another strike. Beltre hit a ball in the 6th. Drove it to deep right center field, but it stayed in the yard for the 3rd out. John McLaren closing in on a victory. First one since Monday. Slicing drive to right field, but Swisher's right there. They do get an insurance run. They get a 3-run lead, 6-3. And they're going to bring in the big guy, J.J. Putz. A little lockdown action coming up here at Safeco. Chance to win a JJ bobblehead and tickets. Mariners 3 outs away from ending the 5-game losing streak, and Mike, the bullpen has done a nice job, guys, filling in their slots now.
Oh, they've done a great job, especially today. See the big strikeout by Brandon Morrow. Don't forget about the job that Arthur Rhodes did today, getting Tomei and Pierzynski out.
Well, we are now top 9. Time for the big guy. JJ puts his 8th game. Save opportunities 2 for 4. Last couple times out, he's pitched shutout ball in non-save situations against the White Sox and against Texas. Paul Konerko is his first hitter, strike 1. Konerko struck out twice, walked and singled. JJ trying to get a rhythm. Big part of the story of this Mariners 08 when he went on the DL. Lost them for about 18 days, and that really fouled up a lot of things, including his rhythm, as he pours in another strike. 0-2. Konerko 2 for 10 against JJ Putz. Konerko, Pierzynski, and Creedy here in the 9th. Up high, 1-2. JJ's velocity has been good. It's just been the command as he's been working his way back into form, coming back from the stint on the DL.
Well, his velocity has been getting better, no question. We've already seen 95 miles an hour, but it has been a location. JJ's right. He can typically throw it right on that outside corner when he wants to. You see another 95 mile an hour fastball. His ability to throw the split is a big pitch for him too. But you know, you miss 15 days, you have to know it's going to take a little bit of time. But he looks like he's just about there.
2-2 to Konerko, starting off the 9th. And on the ground, Beltre with the grab, the throw, 1 out. That'll bring up A.J. Pierzynski. AJ's 0 for 4 against JJ. Pierzynski with an RBI double. That was back in the 1st. Down low, ball 1. Anthony John Pierzynski. Long drive, right field, and that's going to get out of play. 1-1. Mariners banged out 13 hits today. Nice to look up on the board and see such a big number. 6 runs on 13 hits, no errors. 3 runs, 11 hits, and an error for the White Sox. 1-1 to Pierzynski with 1 out here in the 9th. Beautiful pitch, 1-2. One and 2. Could not entice him to offer it that. 2-2. Two and 2. Fouled away.
This is the best fastball we've seen from JJ. He's topped out at 97. It's been consistently 95, 96.
Brzezinski history with puts. 2-2. Nice job to stay alive.
That was a really good pitch. Another split finger that was down. AJ able to get a piece of it.
Seventh pitch in this at bat with Brzezinski. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out here in the 9th. Mariners by 3. The pitch. Playable. Pop up. Cairo now giving way to Lopez. 2 down. One more out. Joe Creedy standing in the way of this 5-game losing streak going in the books. It's a piece of history. Creedy 1 for 4 today. He's twice popped out to Cairo, single to center, and popped up to Betancourt. Ball 1. Creedy 0 for 2 against J.J. Putz. Here's the 1-0. Fastball off the hands, 1-1. You'll love the roar of the crowd when JJ's in a game-ending situation here at Safeco. 30,346. Here's the 1-1 to Creedy. Missed down low, 2-1. Two and one. Popped up, it'll get out of play behind the White Sox dugout. 2-2. With 2 outs, top 9, Mariners leading 6-3. Turning up the volume here. JJ takes a long look at Kenji Jojima. He's ready. Here's the 2-2 to Creedy with 2 outs. Up high, 3-2.
JJ almost looked like he tried to quick pitch him.
Good call.
Yeah, he barely was set and came right to home. I haven't seen that from him.
Creedy set. JJ set. We'll try it again. 3-2. The pitch fouled away. Just got a piece of it. Two RBI days for Cairo, Ibanez, and Betancourt. Picture perfect moment is what Mariner fans are looking for here. 3-2. The pitch to Creedy. Fouled straight back. Joe is hanging tough.
Another good fastball from JJ. 96 miles an hour. Look at that, right at the top of the zone.
Creedy had the championship team in 05 with these White Sox. Giving a good battle to J.J. Putz. Here's the 3-2 pitch again. All 4. And they appeal to first base umpire Scott Barry, says he did not go. So Creedy wins that battle. 2-out walk here in the 9th.
Another fastball that's up.
We'll bring up the switch hitting. Nick Swisher. Swisher 2 for 10 against J.J. Putz. Jermaine Dye's come out on deck. First pitch to Nick. Swing and a miss, strike one. Here's the 0-1 from J.J. Putz to Nick Swisher. In there for called strike 2. So the Mariners are a strike away from victory. Two. The pitch, the Swisher. Too high, 1-2.
Pitch. JJ trying to get him to chase something up out of the zone. Got pretty good command of the split today too.
JJ's ready. 1-2 to Swisher. Check swing, he went, game over! Mariners win it 6-3. Say goodbye to the 5-game losing streak. It seems like forever, but it was only Monday since the last win. JJ picks up his first save since April 22, his third save of the year, and this could be the start. Let's hope for something really good for the M's.
Just a nice win, nice team win by everybody. Batista gives it 2 runs early, but then bears down and ends up pitching a really good ball game. The bullpen was fantastic. See the last swing right there. And, of course, a lot of timely hitting, including a long 2-run home run by Raul Ibanez.
Yes, indeed. 2 RBI days by Cairo, Ibanez, and Betancourt. And John McLaren and the fellas, they come away with the W as they get ready to take off to mess with Texas. The Rangers coming up next, the next 3 days. For Mike Flowers, I'm Dave Sims. Thanks for joining us, everybody. The Mariners break that 5-game losing streak with a 6-3 win. Salvage a game with the White Sox. Let's send it down to Brad and Bill for Mariners Live, which starts right now.
Gentlemen, thank you.